Welcome, people of Latro. This is Swest, your host and character we are playing today, at least for this first part. Um, yeah. Sorry about that. Apparently, somebody's got a bear in here. A bar. Clicky the thingy. There we go. There we go. Transition. Thank you. At some point in life. At some point. Alright. Anywho, Swest has moved a bit since the last time, and we are down exploring the very dark festival. Apparently, it just went nighttime on us. We are in the late watches of the nighttime. I can never figure out if that means the sun's coming up or just went down. So, yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be coming up soon. Anywho, we have the fall festival on right now. And somebody's got either a dragon or a mammoth around here. Just love them purring in your ears. There it is. There it is. Mamook. I knew it. There's a mamook. It is a mamook. They has to mamook. Anywho, alright, so a lot of people, that I know don't do the burrow. Okay. And their reasons are varied. Most of them cite that the burrow is actually very hard to do, which is a possibility. I like the burrow, but it's because not for the scary part. I don't think it's that scary. Personally, I'm not a scaredy type person. I mean, I'm more likely to get somebody else to scream out and be like, where did you come from? Than I am to actually do that myself. It's been very rare when somebody actually spooks me that bad. Now, I will run away from things, as previous streams have definitely proven. But for the most part, I do not actually. Actually, I need to pick up a different quest first. I made that mistake the other day, and that drove me nuts. All right, so first we have to pick up this quest. But anyway, it doesn't like scare me. It did like the first, getting used to the burrow. Because there's a bunch of weird noises and stuff. But when I was on my other server, the original server I started on with Swest, yeah, they tended to not festival on that server at all. So like nobody paid any mind to any of this stuff. And so I had the run of the place basically. it was mostly me doing the festival stuff, and then especially past like the first 3 days or something, and then the next week, forget it, there was nobody there. So that's why it's kind of odd to me to have people saying, "Oh, let's extend the festivals," and it's like, why? Oh, right, people do actually do the festivals, and it's not just me. All right. So anyway, so I've done the initial quest for the burrows, and you have to talk to this lady right here, Opal Goodbody, and she sends you to Labella, who sends you to Gaffer Gamgee, and then back here. And then the cellar door will be opened after you've completed Bilbo's letter. So once it's open, then you open the door, and all these quests open up. Okay. Except for this lady who's new and has a different quest line that has nothing to do with the burrows. Why she's even standing here is beyond me. She needs to go elsewhere. And him too. I don't know why he's here. The customer. They need to find another corner because they have nothing to do with these people. All right. So anyway, that guy way over there is kind of the individual places once you know where you're going. This guy is a timed quest. This lady up front is a timed quest. So the front and the back you don't want to do. If you're wanting exploring, Holdfast is about your best bet. But he will send you around and there's lots of things to click on. She's probably your easiest starter quest for exploring the entire burrow and figuring out what exactly you want to do in this burrow. Also, I may be mispronouncing. It's been a long week. Mispronouncing burrow, but I think that's how they pronounce it. Anywho.
Take a moment of your time.
Oh, help, help! My friends and me, we thought we'd go on an adventure together and look for Bilbo's treasure. But one by one they disappeared and suddenly I was all alone. I made it out safe enough, but they're still inside. I can only imagine what a horrible nightmare they must be having in that burrow. Will you help me and find them and get them all back safe? I'd be so very grateful indeed. So you have to find 6 scattered hobbits. So when you go in, the reason it took... I didn't do the timed quests when I originally started this because my lag was so bad. Opening a door and going through it took about 5 minutes to load. Yeah, that was the fun days. And this is full of doors. So anyway, this is the warg pitcher front room area of the burrow. So when you go in, basically every time you come in, except for one quest, you're going this way. Okay? Alright, so Labella's here when you go to find her. But there's actually another hobbit over here. He has nothing to do with this. Nothing. He just sits there. I don't know what he's supposed to be there for. Because you can't interact with him. I don't know. Anyway, that's a bookshelf that you can open. And back behind is more hallways and rooms and all kinds of stuff. Ignore that. Just go straight through until you find these 2 doors. Do not open these 2 doors because the first place you want to go is the attic. Because you can't... This is the only door to the attic. You can't get to the attic any other way, so this is the way you want to go to the attic. You always start... If you've got a quest to go to all the areas, go to the attic first. Alright, so we gotta find a hobbit. There's a hobbit back in here. A scared hobbit.
Dear me, what do you want?
Who might you be? I put on a black cloak to sneak around and frighten my friends, but I'm afraid I'm lost. Will you show me the way out? Sure. Alright, and then this is the door out. Boing, back out. Sorry, it's very dark, isn't it? Let me see if I can... Wait a minute, hang on. Hang on. No, that does nothing, does it? Oops. Especially if I don't click on it. There we go. Yes, alright. That does help you guys. Alright, so anyway, now we can see inside the burrow. Which I'm sure it's, spookier being dark, but, yeah, might do a little bit better. I don't want the gamma. I don't want it too bright, but yes. Okay, that looks good, but then again, my computer's really weird. So, hopefully that's not too bad for you. eyes. Yeah, now you can see how blurry everything is. Awesome. Great. Okay. So anyway, as you can notice, the decor around here is mostly hobbitish, though that bench is a tailor-made object. The rugs, however, are from Thorn's Hall, so you can tell there's a little bit of dwarven elf influence. All right, so the next place, once you come out of the attic behind you, you come down here, and it makes it so easy because this is the correct door to the cobweb wing. This is not the correct door, so this is a fake door. So the one straight in from the attic is the correct door. And then we get into the cobweb wing, which, if you hate spiders, this is not the wing for you. I hate spiders for the fact that they keep biting me. It's also very laggy today. Alright, so yeah, there's some quests back in there. We don't have to deal with it right now because we're looking for hobbits, and this guy is over here.
A lovely day, isn't it?
I'm sure this was the exit. It was a left, then a right, then a left, then another left, then another left, and another left. I believe. Shh, you're interrupting. I'm trying to remember a way out. Now, leave me be. Hobbits. I can't find a way out. And more. Duh. I hate things make me fall over and stuck to the ground. Blech. Okay, so when you come in here to get out, there's 2 creeping wings. Always go to the left. Alright, so the creeping wing has no hobbits wandering around needing to be rescued. So you can go straight out, which is through this doorway and out the base. Oops. And I closed the door. There we go. Out the base. Alright, now the basement, I like to do this quest when I'm also gathering chests. So when you get, because it's not a timed quest and I can just wander around. Alright, so this is the barrel rack room. Okay. And when you open and close the barrel rack, there is a poorly hidden chest back in here. That gives you all kinds of stuff. Usually the signs, the potent bird seed and that kind of stuff. Those are a deed, the bird seed stuff. I just don't want to do it. Because, I mean, you have to go target somebody else and then slap them and do stuff, and it's like, no. Anyway, here's another scared...
Save me!
A ghost! I saw a ghost! Do you think it was the old Took? I am so frightened! He was angry at me for eating his dinner when he wasn't looking one night. Do you think he's come back to haunt me? Oh, help! Pray I don't be cross with me. I meant no harm. Sure. And what is scaring her is actually a squirrel. Squirrel. Squirrel! There's, like, literally a squirrel down in here somewhere. And whenever he wanders by, she goes, "Oh, help, it's the ghost!" It's a squirrel, you bunch of, I don't know. Anywho, you should have 3 hobbits by the time you get to this point. Now, if you're wanting out, then you have to go that way. But we're not wanting out because there's more. And another hobbit this way. That's a blackout area. That was not your screen. Those things, those purpley things, are blackout areas. So anyway, when you come around the corner, there's actually a hobbit here. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just having a bit of look at some of Bilbo Baggins' old notes. What a curious imagination he had. Wouldn't it be terribly exciting if his wild stories were true? Yeah, sure. So anyway, there's this mystery door. What could be behind the mystery door? Oh, a regular hobbit hole. I don't know who's been cleaning this one up. Because I don't think it's, like, a known part of her house. I don't think she knows it's here. Anyway, there are 3 chests in this room that you can get at least 1 festival token each. If you get toward the end of this festival, it actually can give you like 2 or 3 festival tokens, like 2. But it will also give you other fun stuff. So when you get toward the end of the festival, the rewards go up, which is really, it's either based on the fact nobody's hit the chest in a while, or it's based on the fact that the festival's ending. I'm not sure which. Anyway, this was the this is where we came out of for the basement. Alright, so now we're turning this way, and here's one of our hobbits.
How rude!
Hello? Yes, I was here with May. Sorry, May. And don't you be trying to shoo me out. I left the party because I saw a glittering at the end of a corridor, and I thought it might be treasure. A pretty coin it was, too. Now leave me be. I'll not be leaving until I've found a great hoard of treasure. Well, at least somebody is here for the same reason I am, getting that stuff. Alright, so anyway, we just bolted out the bookshelf door. And as soon as you get out the bookshelf door, you have to turn to get into the side room where the last hobbit is.
Goodness.
Eek! Go away! You don't scare me! Seriously. Anyway, these 2 doors you never use. Ever. 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 And we're back to the warg. Yay! And we've gotten our 4 chests. And you can see as soon as it loads. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Alright. The really bad part is when you walk out here and, like, everybody's naked. That's bad. Anywho. Yeah, see, we're starting. Yeah, I just nowhere to look. Okay. Anywho.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Thank goodness they're all alive. I was so terribly worried. Maybe I will venture back in myself someday. I would dearly like a peek at old Bilbo's hidden treasure. Treasure hobbits. Anywho. So that's her quest line. We will now go with the second slowest one,
Stay and have some tea.
which is hold fast buttons and stuff he's lost all over the place, which I completely didn't cancel. Maybe we won't. I'm canceling it because I completely yeah, it's gonna take 5 minutes. We'll do something else. Okay, let's go with this guy.
Hello there. Might I speak
All
with
right,
you a moment?
so this is a timed quest. Hello, friends. As many folks in these parts know, old Mad Baggins was a great lover of riddles. So it seems he left a riddle or 2 for us in the haunted barrel. The only problem is, I can't make a thing of it. After the first riddle, I must have had a drink from the wrong bottle, and it made me worse off than before. I believe he meant for us to have a great treasure if we'd managed to solve it all. But who has the patience for such tomfoolery? If you can figure it out and tell me how it goes, I'll be sure to give you all the coins I've managed to get my hands on so far, which is 3. So anyway, this is a time quest. You have 5 minutes to do it. Yay, 5 minutes. You can do it much simpler. Okay, so the first ball I know is white. Okay, but it takes time to get the clue. 3 bottles sit before you, yet the colors mustn't bore you. For the first you drink and the last you think, you'll find that I outscore you. The correct bottle. He weeps golden tears in morn's light. A mighty shield he makes at sun's height. In evening rain tumbles and cascades at night. Sleeps bare in the bed he's made. The orange has an etching of a warrior. White is a tree and blue is a cloud. And this particular one is a white bottle. I don't know what that means. So anyway, I know it's white because it's been that way for years. Okay, so then you go through there and through the back here, and this is the only time you turn left at that first junction. Alright, so this is the second one. Hopefully we'll have time. 3 bottles sit before you, yet their colors mustn't bore you. For the first you drink it. The correct ball. The only certainty is death in battle. For once thrust, my sword is lost. Henceforth, sweet life must be lived to the fullest. Orange ball has an etching of a thief. White ball has an etching of gold coins, and blue is a bee. And this one is blue. If I can click on it, thank you. Alright, so blue, and this one's very important because this place is a mess with all the spiders constantly slowing you down. You really need that. You really need it. This is the other place is very vital. Okay, so there's a orange one, and upon him thy thoughts laid, take care. He whispers sharp as a knife blade, beneath thy father's stayed. Beware, in bellows is thy trust betrayed. Orange ball is paper, white is an eagle, blue is hat, and we take the orange bottle. Alright, and then you take a left there, a right there to go to the backside. Alright, last riddle. When we were introduced, I did not agree with you one bit, but I helped you on our second meeting, did I not? Then we met last. I didn't seem to affect you one way or another. Which bottle am I? And that is blue, because the blue bottle was the answer for the second riddle. Ah! Okay. Go, 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 go. Round and round. Round and round and round. And then you go back out the same door you normally have, and then you go back out the way you normally do. And it works, you know? You're almost there. Hopefully we won't have a 5-minute loading screen. There we go. Alright. So I didn't get the ending there, but that's okay. Alright. That's the problem with quests like that. Alright, so you are not a thing. You are not a thing. You're not letting me do that thing yet. Oh, 4 seconds. Okay. So we'll do valuables gone astray. Oh, close.
Good day.
Alright.
Might I have a word with you?
What a terror! I ventured into the haunted burrow, for I was sure that there would be treasure tucked away in every corner. I swore I wouldn't leave until I came away with few riches, instead of jewels at the bottom of various jars and whatnot. I found the most horrible things instead. Sticky, cold, wet, terrifying things, unnatural things. Hello, Gummy Bears. Captain Gummy Bears. Awesome name. Paragraph 3. When I came back outside for a bit of fresh air, I found that I lost several valuables in the meantime. Surely they are at the bottom of the jars now for other greedy folks to find. Now I am poorer than when I started. I dare not go back. Will you help me? So that is where we are headed next. All the valuables gone astray. And when you start this one, there is valuables everywhere. There's little things pop up everywhere. But if you go back to our attic, start at the attic. All of these start here. So this particular jar of corallies is the one he stuck his hand in. Put your hand in the jar, but the insides of it squirm as if alive of bugs. Bear it just long enough to bravely retrieve a pocket watch held hostage by creepy callers within. So that is the correct pocket watch holder. And the lag is getting worse. It's laggy day. Laggy day. Alright, so we're in the attic. And as you can see, there's a lot of little bone piles everywhere. So this one over here is the one that is correct. Here's our bone pile. These delicate bones have an ashy feel to them, like they will crumble them in a moment if you trouble them. You imagine the dust of death filling your nose and eyes and squeeze your eyes shut unwillingly in anticipation. Fortunately, your fingers grasp a shiny button before too long. Continue. There we go. Alright. And those make you sneeze. And this makes you duck down because it's ravens. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so then we go into the cobwebbed wing. And there's a few tricks here if you don't want to be constantly knocked over by spiders. You can go right here. Otherwise, you'd have to go through that door, around the back, in that way, and it's just not worth all the mess. But if you do the use item, there you go. You can use it right through the wall. Yay, we found his glove. And then we go out this way. And even if you've found what's supposed to be in that area, everything will still be lit. It's very annoying. Alright, so here, we have to go over here. This is why you make sure to drink the right bottles. Ugh. Hate those things. And here we go with our barrel of mystery flesh. Why did you look for treasure in here? Who knows? Yeah, we're not dealing with the treasure there. Alright, let's get out. Get out. Alright. Back over here and out. So we gotta find his monocle in the basement. So this one is over here, this disgusting puddle. And it faints you every time, so you have to get back up. Something glints in the middle of the puddle. Ugh. No, thank you. Oops. Curve. Okay. Don't open that one. That one goes back to the beginning, and you gotta restart the whole thing again. It's the second door. The second door is where you go through, not the first. In the basement. To me, it all looks like basement to me, but you know. Alright, so now we gotta return the valuables. You are such a brave high elf. I can't believe you were able to bear it in there. You're
Good day.
bolder than I. No mistake about it. I'm tremendously indebted to you, Swest. I am beginning to recover a bit from my terrifying adventure. Do you see any treasure while you were inside? Maybe I'll have another look. No, don't. Keep your stuff out of the stuff. quit looking in the same things. Alright, so we have race or fighting. Let's go fighting. Alright, so this is the only quest you can get away
have some
with
tea.
doing just that one room. In other words, not having to run through the whole thing again. Oh, mercy me! You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I'll tell you anyways. I was in the haunted burrow, was searching for treasure, and I found a bit of chain in the attic. I thought perhaps the door would open in the ceiling, and I would find a larder full of riches. But no, a living, walking skeleton came toward me, rattling and clanking. It gave me such a fright I ran away before I could even finish tugging on the chain. Sure. Chains in the attic. Wonder what movie that's from. I don't know. I don't do that. So anyway, back to the attic. This one is actually in the attic. And you go straight through the blind spot and turn around. There's the chain. And that's the best way to get to the chain, is to go through and then pick it up. Here he comes. Continue the quest. Ouch! Hey, I'm not really a monster. It's only a hobbit. Oh, and we got the birds again. The birdies, the bird, the bird, the bird. Get the bird. Alright, so this is the only quest you can then not have to run back through the basement and everywhere else. You can then just take the easy way out. The Harvest Fest, the Fall Festival. That evil rite was only a hobbit in disguise. Abominable behavior. Who was it? I shall give him a telling off, and he shall not be forgetting any time soon. The gall of some folk, really. What I was trying to say was the festival. This festival is actually the first one Swest ever did. We did have. There was a summer one that Swest was notified of, but she couldn't figure out where it was. So she was kind of like, there's a festival. There's notification for a festival. Where is this place called the Shire? Yeah. So this was the actual first main festival that we actually did. And I believe either Swestrith or... I know by Christmas of that year, Swestrith and Sworn both were joining the crew, as they
Can I take
might
a
say.
moment of your time?
Deary me! I only dared go into the haunted cellar once to look for treasure, but all I did was get out as fast as I could. There were monsters everywhere. In one of the wings I was in, there were spider webs all over the place. But then I spotted a jar of honey. I love honey, naturally. So, of course, I went right for it. But then I heard a bear. It made a deep roaring sound, and it was close. Will you go banish it from the burrow so that it doesn't harm any of the innocent folk who have wandered in? Yeah, sure. I'm still waiting for my bear costume. My Bjornings would love a bear costume. Well, some of them would. Not all of them. Oh, okay. So this is the Cobweb Wing one. So, Cobweb Wing, we gotta remember, turn is this one. And then we'll get out. Ah. Oh, right. Yes, this. I forgot which quest we were on for 2 seconds. Or 3. And of course, this lag's getting worse in here. Alright, somebody else has already found the bear, so they're taking care of him. I'm only a hobbit, don't hurt me! Alright, so once he goes away and sort of disappears, then you can use the honey. There we go. And of course, get moving, get moving. Spiders. Not a fan of spider webs since Mirkwood. I was gonna say Mirthwood. Alright, so anyway, with these quests, there is actually somewhere, here it is, they give you occasionally a automatic exit the haunted burrow travel thing. So for ones like that one, you can click that and it will supposedly take you out. I learned this burrow back when, before that existed, so I don't use it. I just run my way back out. Okay, here he is. Did you drive off that hungry bear? You were so brave to venture in there. What? A hobbit? A hobbit playing a
How you
prank?
do?
I've never heard of such a naughty trick. I will be speaking to that lad's parents before the day is out.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Oh my goodness, how I hate being frightened away from my business. I was in the haunted burrow looking for treasure, you see, and I saw a candle on the floor to help me see. And I saw a candle on the floor to help him see. Look, that's what it says. I went to pick it up, and suddenly a ghost chased me away. Yes, a real ghost hiding in the shadows. Don't look at me like that. I tell you it was real, and it was. If you don't believe me, go see for yourself. But you'd be wise to stay clear of the wing of the cellar where the spooks have got to, if you ask me. The creeping wing. Creepy wing. Alright, so for this one, if you notice, the first one you pass is the creeping wing. That is not the right one. That one will also set you in a completely different direction. This second one by the bookcase is the one. And we're looking through curtains. Anyway, the one next to the bookcase is the one. It goes straight there. And that way it can bypass going through the other one. That one does not open. So, anywho. Candle. 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 Let me click on you. Thank you. Woo! Be afraid. Brr, I'm a terrifying ghost. Run for your life. I have a bow and arrow. Why, don't hurt me. I'm only a hobbit. Okay, that's an odd place for that to happen. Anywho. Oops. Didn't turn quick enough. I've been running on different characters who have different run speeds. And so some of them are very fast and others are very slow. And this is the first time we've hit lag this morning really bad. So, it's always something. I'm hoping Westmet or the other place is a little less laggy. Did you run away when you saw the ghost as well? Do you mean to tell me that it was a hobbit and not a ghost? What a
A
terrible
lovely day, isn't it?
trick! I stubbed my toes when I ran away, and it was my big toe at that. It still smarts. Not kissing your toe, dude. I'm not kissing your toe. Not happening. Okay, so we have a race if we want to. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do the stroll part.
Hello
So
there.
the stroll
Might
is
I
the
speak with you a
slower one.
moment?
And this is provided by Poppy Cotton. Poppy Cotton, who is apparently the sister or mother of the Rosie Cotton that, what's his name, likes. Anywho, hello there! I was brave enough to go to every corner of the haunted house and not run away. Are you? I went in there on a dare and left proof that I visited. If you return to me with proof, I'll know that you did the same. But there's a catch. You have twice the amount of time I took myself. You must get back to me quickly, or else it won't count. Are you ready? So we're going to go kind of fast, but hopefully you'll be able to see all the different places that those exist. So the first thing is the mail satchel. Okay, I've got the floating names on. I can't click on these things otherwise. There we go. Alright, so we got the satchel from the attic. And now we're going to the cobwebbed wing. Come on, clicky. Turn. Ugh. Come on, stop being laggy, please. Alright, so over here, you'd have to go inside to get it, but you can select it through the wall here, which is really cool. There's another one. Now this one's trophy's right next to the door. Like, right next to it. It's a bone or something, I think. Bone, yeah. And then this one, somebody in World Chat the other day was saying, oh, so the trophy for going to the basement is a handkerchief? And I'm like, no. So we're going to run our way out. The basement trophy is actually a stone. It's a grimy stone. That's proof we made it out. So as soon as it loads, come on. Alright. So this grimy stone is proof you visited the basement. The creeping wing is the bone. Cobweb wing is a bit of cocoon. And the attic trophy is the satchel. So, I thought that was pretty cool.
How do you do?
Let me see what you have there. Well done indeed. You've definitely made a good time, but still not as good as mine. Are you up for a more difficult challenge? So that's a stroll, whereas the other quest she has there for you is a race. And that's those two words are the only difference in that quest. So if you accept one and it's like, I forgot that was a race one.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
So now that I see you are very brave, and that is quite well, but do you have the skills to be as nimble as myself? I made my way through the tricky burrow in just a hair of the time I gave you before. It's not as easy, but I did it. If you can beat my time, I will be very impressed indeed. How quickly can you return to me? Are you ready to go? Sure, because we got 4 minutes to get everywhere. And floaty names really helps with this. At least till the cobweb wing. Which it'll help if you go inside the cobweb wing, but there are so many spiders. It's just not even funny. Alright, quit being laggy. Okay. This is probably my internet being laggy. Oops. Run into the wall. Alright. Basement stone. Seriously, quit running into every wall, will ya? Basement. Trophy. Pick up. There we go. I also set my cursor right in the middle of the screen and just click every time I hit a door. That was most impressive. Now I see why you are a well-traveled hero of the
A lovely
wild
day, isn't it?
wide world beyond our bounds, and I am but a farmer's daughter of the Shire. Well done, my dear. Alrighty, so that is the 8 quest for the thing. There is one more quest given to you by Cora Brownlock here, who is an in-league member. If you are a member, then she shows up with a quest. If you are not an in-league member and you're an Ale Association member, this guy's got a quest for you. And basically it's just he wants you to go in and steal a recipe. She wants you to go in and steal a bottle of wine. And drink some before you come out. Yeah, it's weird. Alright, so anyway, there is the emote quest here. There's Bingo's quest, which we may do. I don't know what exactly I want to do next. But this Pony to Westmead has some quests that are easily gotten to. In other words, it's all on landscape. You don't have to worry about burrowing or anything like that. And I got a new skill apparently, so I need to switch those. Yeah. Alright, so when you first come, Bingo's here, but he has the quest if you've done his bingoing quests. Walrick over here is where you start the quest line. So he'll have you go talk to Ermintrude, Iris, and the guy that's way over there, and then come back to him. So that opens up this area. It's horrible, just horrible. I've been beset by complaints, and just a moment ago I saw another hobbit sleeping in the field. Have I done something wrong? It seems no matter what festivals I think up, I cannot impress them. Why don't you try to help them get in the spirit, Swest? Show them what spooky fun could be had in Westmead. Westmead? Westmead? Westmead. Wistmead. Westmead. Stemed. Westmead. Westmead, I'm guessing. I don't know. Anyway, if you want to hear what the boo emote is, that is the quest to do. A waste of webs requires you to go to Scary, which is a quarry in the Shire. If you're unfamiliar with that place, probably not a good idea to take that quest. Wayward Shadows is right
Hello
here in
there.
this
Might
area,
I
so you
speak
don't
with
have to
you a
worry about
moment?
it. Also, the quarry's on the other side from the where the party tree is, so it's nowhere near the party tree. Begonia is back over here with her customer. Halinard Bunce has 2 quests. Eerie
Hello there.
Fog.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Oi, Swest! Do you have a moment? I've received a lot of feedback on my last few blends of Fognog and Ale, and I think I've finally got it right. If you'd be so kind, try a sample of my new and hopefully improved Fognoggin. Once you've had sufficient time to reckon with its complex flavor, tell me what you think of it. I hope I've got the balance right. I don't know. My lemonade tastes the same. Alright.
Stay and have some tea.
Hoi! The goblins have returned to Westmead. Westmead. I thought we had driven the last of them back to the Great Gam, but it seems the draw of the Harvest Festival has proven too great. Will you take up the club and send them flying out of the Shire? Sure. You even get a club for this quest. Head Removing Club. A wooden club carved to resemble the heroic club of Bandobras. Oops, unlucky. Alright, let's drink our Fognoggin Ale. I wouldn't recommend drinking. If you're wondering if you have played Latro before and you usually get more effects than I do, it's because I have certain things turned off so it doesn't make me not see. I hate not seeing. So, yeah. Yeah, so thus drinking may affect you differently in Latro. To the point where you can't do all the rest of the quest because you can't see. There's a Stomp True there. These are the Goblin Gourds. And that's what you use the club on. Yeah. Weird. And there's a bat. Spiritless Hobbit. So that's what a boo sounds like on a high elf. Click. There's a, we have our Black Cat quest, which I forgot to read. Anyway, she wanted black cats. She's going to get black cats. There was one here. I don't know where it is. Oh well. Eh. These respawn pretty quick, so you can... Oh, and walking in this water also gets you undrunk. How abominable! Oh my. Oh, I do like this one, though. Alright. So there's this graveyard thingy here. And you can scare this hobbit that's here. And then there's usually a cat right here, but this is the cute part. This is the ghost of the old... The ghost of the ghost. That... I don't know why screenshots aren't working. But anyway, that is the squirrel. The ghost of the ghost. Yeah. And then we got spiders. Spideries. Alright. Usually there's always a goblin gourd near bingo, so that helps. There's also one on top of that where he just got it. Also should be a somewhere up here is my personal favorite, because usually people haven't figured out it's here, is a black cat in here somewhere. There we go. Might have to come back to that in a minute when it respawns. Whoops. Apparently we can't go over the wood. There we go. It's like, clearly I can jump that high. Ah, yes. Oh, I must be not drunk anymore. Okay, good. Because you can get the pie to also get you not drunk. The scent of a good pie can make you not drunk. Apparently. I have no idea. Alright. I gotta get the other cat, if possible. I don't think I can go up there. He hasn't respawned. Is there a cat? There is a cat. Right outside the graveyard. Alright, so we got gourds. Gourds to find. 2 more gourds. Gotta find another Gordy. Aha! It used to be they had a whole bunch of these and they wouldn't fly as far, but they would just let them fly, and then you could go to where it landed next and hit it again, and then go where it hit.
Good day.
Thankfully, they've discontinued that and made it where it actually finishes it up where it's supposed to be.
Day, isn't it?
So anyway, this is some of the, not all of it, obviously. That's some of the quests for this area. Well, well, I can hear the hoots and cheers from here. Perhaps I was a little too hasty in my thinking. Thank you, Swest. That will be all. Okay. Very funny. Rosa Hornblower.
How do you do?
My, you do love a harvest. Alright, so let's see what we've got. I use a particular plugin, and I keep it on where it loads all the characters, so I don't have to worry about who has or doesn't have it on. But you access it through inventory, and it's just a Kiki inventory, Kiki inventory, I think is what it's called. But it's a really great plugin. And so not only does it tell you everything that's in your inventory, but it tells you everything that's in everybody else's too. So you can click on which character you want to search through, and where you want to search. I want to see what kind of outfits I do have versus what I don't have. I don't want the horse, not for this Swest. I might get it on somebody else, but not me. Alright, so the new stuff all has the word autumn, so let's look up autumn. Autumn. That's me, but let's look everywhere. Alright, so somebody's already got the vestments and the cloak, and that's the two things I'm looking for mostly. Tunic of the Leaf Turner. It just... I don't know. I mean, if I had an orange person, it would look great. It might work on what's her name. Let's try navy. No. No, it's mostly a brown, gold, brown, orange, gold type outfit. And unfortunately, as soon as I get some dye on this server, she is going forest green, and that does not quite look forest greenish. I mean, you could argue it sort of goes with it. I don't know, I'm just not 100% sold on it. At least not for Swest. I'm sure I'll find somebody who likes it. I'm getting to the point I have so many characters, I just get what they want, you know? So anyway, does she want any... No, I don't think she wants any of that stuff. Imladrius Fallen Leaf dyes. Ashen Glades Green. That's too much for one of those. Okay. I've already gotten them on... Well, he didn't want them. He got the cloak, I think. No, he didn't. I don't remember. I just started another character on different accounts. I don't know. I don't know what he wants. He's gonna have to get what he wants. Anyway, horse stuff. Too low for any of that. See, this was last year's tunic and trousers. And they're okay, but not... Again, it's mostly goes with brown. So if you're not a brown themed character, it really doesn't do any good. This is really good if you're gold, but I've only got 2 characters in the whole of Latro that's gold. So Laurelin gold seems to go good with it. So if you have a gold character, that is an awesome dress. Now this, the dress of the Anorian Autumn, is really good for other things like that red or rust. It's a nice fitting dress, and it doesn't just fit on elves well. It fits on hobbits, it fits on dwarves. It's a really nice dress. So this is a standard for everybody, and I've already got one, I think. Yeah. This one I haven't used very much. Let's see. Now this I like, but I've already got both of these varieties, which is the short sleeve and the long sleeve varieties. These look excellent on dwarves, excellent on hobbits, great on tall people as well. But then we have the dress. It has looked good on some hobbits, not all of them. Tunic and trousers. And if you're looking for a cosmetic shield, that's the only one. Alright, these shoulders, though, are really nice if you're looking at gold. Or gold accented, because they do dye. See, the edges dye a little bit. They have this new thing, cosmetic bee wings. Seriously. Why would you want bees? I mean, I can see that on like a hobbit trying to be a pixie or some such. Anywho, I'm not finding anything else I want. Which is really crazy. No. It just, certain things just don't look good on certain characters. Like this thing. I haven't found anybody yet who really wants that. Now this is really good. I like the Harvest Brew circlet, but it does stick up quite a bit, so, you know. Housing decorations, autumnal apple tree, though that is a really nice thing. I may get that. The harvest statue is pretty good. It's of a hobbit farmer. The autumn welcome mat's my second favorite. Yeah. Potions, tables, spooky things. That's the problem. It's spooky. It's the land of spooky, and I don't do spooky, so meh. Maybe I should get an apple tree. Should I get an apple tree or should I get an elk? Because that's basically the two things I may be considering. I've got the Steed of Rivendell. Got the green. She's not a brown character, so yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about as good as anything. I'm really gonna look forward to when I get some dye and can dye them forest green. I love my forest green. But I gotta get my scholarling going. Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll get that. Maybe somebody will like it. Alright, and then the other one I'm gonna get is the no. Where is it? We've already got that one. No. What was I saying? Oh, autumnal apple tree. Okay. And I've already got my boo emote, so we're good on that. Shall I get the Hobbit statue? I think so. I don't have a house yet. Because I don't want to have to pay for one yet. I think I'll get that, though. Because I can, and because it is something I do like. Alright, so anyway, that's all the stuff I'm going to get from the festival. Yay. I'm just not much into scary stuff, so... And I don't have a house yet on this server, so... It's not much point. Not much point at all. Alright. So... Let's get an apple tub.
What can I do for you this fine day?
Alright, well, we could do Ingley, but I really don't want to. Somebody's dancing. Let's take this back to the, yeah, let's take this back to the vault, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Oops. See if we can find some ore on the way. I'm still in need of quite a bit of ore. There it is. Copper! I need some copper. I need a lot of copper. Not just one, I need a lot of copper. So festivals are a really great way, if you can deal with the lag. It's a really great way of finally getting some decent cosmetics outfits for your characters. Oops, yarrow. That's the second time I've found yarrow around here. It's normally very hard to find yarrow root. Again, that's my gold girl, and that's why I've only got 2 of them. So Kestrel is my golden girl, and she's not on this server, so maybe I'll make yellow for once. I'm always having to make gold for her, that I never use the yarrow root for yellow. But I definitely need some copper. I got a metalsmith and a... what's the other one? Metalsmith and weaponsmith, both. And jeweler, 3 of them. 3 of them need copper. Oops. Don't know why that's moving around like it is. Behave. And we're finally up high enough in level that we don't have to worry about all the wolves trying to kill us, which is really nice. Oops. Did we miss one? We missed one because it was down the hill. I love this area. This is the one area that usually always has something. And it respawns pretty quickly. Like if you go, if you're riding through the area and you have a bunch of quests to turn into Mickle Delving, you go turn in the quest, you come back, you got more ore. It's pretty cool. Ah, the Shire. It's such a nice place to be.
What do you need?
There we go. I think I've already gotten, yes, I've gotten a bear bow. And a necklace. I need to put this stuff in the... Go in here. Sort everything out. I love having all these tabs. Different areas of the chests of the vault. So we can put stuff in certain areas. It's really nice. Oh, how to put stuff away. Oh, I need this. Okay, so harvest brew, circle it. Dress. Leaf mill shoulders. And tunic of the leaf rider. When I get some decent dye, I might go try to do stuff with that. That's all the dye I have right now. That's it. It's all of it. Most of them came from quests and stuff. And this is all my housing stuff. So let's put some of the housing stuff away. Alright, and then close this up here. Close, 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 and close. Alright. And then this is that costume-y thing. So that goes there since it's a specialty item. And that's all we got. Alright, so we are going to take a break and use that as part 1. So we will be back in 5-10 minutes. And after we hydrate and get some stretch the legs a little bit, and then we will be back with the next part. For those of you on YouTube, there probably will be 2 separate videos, but whichever way, we'll be right back or not. Bye!